Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got some exciting news about Audible and their plans to innovate in the audiobook space.
Absolutely, Bill. I heard they're looking to create AI voice replicas. Can you explain what that means for us listeners?
Sure. So, Audible aims to develop these AI voice replicas of select audiobook narrators. The idea here is to enhance the overall listening experience for users.
That sounds interesting, but how exactly will these AI voice replicas work?
Great question. These replicas are designed to capture and replicate the unique style of each narrator. This means you can expect a very familiar sound when listening to new content produced with these AI voices.
So, they'll sound just like our favorite narrators. Will this allow Audible to produce more content too?
Exactly. By leveraging this technology, Audible will be able to produce new content much faster. They'll also have the ability to include previously unpublished works that may not have been available before.
Wow, that definitely opens the door for a lot of new material. But what about the implications for authors and narrators?
That's a critical point, Laura. There has been a lot of discussion regarding how this move might impact traditional narrators and authors in the audiobook industry. These AI replicas could disrupt the current market.
So, is there a risk that narrators might be replaced by these AI voices?
It's certainly a concern. While these AI replicas will preserve the voice and tone of the narrators, the question is whether or not this makes human narrators less relevant.
That's a valid concern. Narrators don't just read books, they bring emotion and life to the words.
Absolutely. The art of narration is about more than just reading text. It's about connecting with the story and the audience. Some listeners may prefer human narrators for that very reason.
So, will Audible allow listeners to choose between the AI voice and the original narrator for each title?
That hasn't been officially stated yet, but it could be an interesting feature. Imagine being able to customize your listening experience based on your mood or preference.
I could see that being a huge selling point. But do you think listeners will adapt to this new AI technology?
I think it really depends. There's a fascinating intersection between technology and art. Some listeners will embrace the AI voice replicas eagerly, while others may feel nostalgic for that unique human touch.
Right. And what about copyright issues? How does this technology deal with the intellectual property of those original narrators?
That's another big topic of conversation. There are ethical considerations around voice cloning, and it raises questions on rights and permissions from narrators and authors alike.
So, Audible will need to navigate those waters carefully to stay on the right side of the law.
Exactly. It'll be crucial for Audible to establish clear policies regarding the use of these AI voices to ensure that all parties are treated fairly.
So, Bill, at the end of the day, do you think this development is a positive one for the audiobook industry?
I think it's a double-edged sword. There are exciting possibilities for new content and personalized experiences, but we have to be mindful of the potential effects on the storytelling community.
Good point. It sounds like industry stakeholders will need to adapt and evolve along with this AI technology.
Yes, it's all about adapting to changes while holding on to what makes the audiobook experience so special. Let's keep our ears open for how this plays out.
Thanks for breaking that down for us, Bill. This is definitely a space to watch as these developments continue to unfold.
Absolutely. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on all things audiobook related.
And leave us your thoughts below. Are you excited for AI voice replicas? Or do you prefer the classic narration style? Let's chat.
Until next time, happy listening!